Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking boobies and specifically my boobies, okay? I don't really ever talk about my boobies, especially because I've always been so insecure, but recently I did get a boob job and I wanted to share with you guys about it, well, like everything about it, the pros, the cons, the I wish I did this, or I wish I didn't do this, and then blah 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 that, and blah 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 that. We're gonna just get into all of it, okay? And any question that you guys had, I asked on my Instagram. Let me know any questions you guys have, and the girlies that submitted questions, I will be answering hopefully all of them, so that way you guys aren't like, hey, you did not talk about this, or you didn't do this, or you didn't show this, or you didn't, you know what I mean? I'm trying to just clear it all out so that way you guys have all the information. And yeah, so let's get into it. But before I get into that, I'm gonna explain to you guys why I got it done, because honestly guys, I feel like it's very important to why I chose the size I chose, why I'm happy the way that they look. Like, okay, so let me just explain it. I hate my boobs now. I'm just kidding. But before I had Adeline, which is my 5-year-old, like ever since I was a kid, my boobs have always been super, super small, like super small. I didn't really have anything there, kind of like an anthill. And I've always been insecure about it. Like always, always, always been insecure about the fact that I had like nothing there. Absolutely nothing. When I say nothing, I mean nothing there. So when I knew that since I found out that you can get your boobs done, I always knew I was gonna get my boobs done. Like that was I'm doing it, period. Okay. So when I had Adeline, when I was like 16, I did get a little bit of breast tissue. Like it was just like they were there, but not there. They weren't filled. And the moms that get it. Like you have boobs, but they're not boobs. They're like boobs. Like, bleh. That's what they did, okay? And then I decided before Ayla, I was gonna get my boobs done, but then like it was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna have another baby, this is not. And then like we decided to have Ayla. So I was like, I'll deal with that after. After having Ayla, I'm like, I absolutely hate my boobs. Like I hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them. I tried breastfeeding Ayla and I tried for about like a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it just was not working. I was not lactating enough. I don't know. Ayla latched, but I wasn't producing enough milk for her. So anyways, basically fast forwarding, hate my boobs. Because I feel like I breastfed for those 2 weeks, I feel like it made my boobs more saggier. It's so fucking weird. I don't know why, but one boob just had a slight bigger sag than the other, and I'm not even talking about like huge sag. It was just like maybe like an inch difference. It wasn't like huge. And since my boobs are so small, like the sag isn't like a big deal because there's not a lot of tissue there anyways. So anyways, yeah, after having Ayla, my husband and I, we were just like, I'm getting my boobs done, period. Like that's something that I need to get done. And like that's just a guarantee. It's happening anytime soon. So I want to say like 3 months postpartum is when I decided to look for somebody to do my boobs. But I always kind of knew it was going to be Michael B. Stevens. And that is because I've seen a lot of girls locally. I've met a lot that I've never even known have their boobs done, and they just look so good. They look so natural. It just looks amazing. Basically, I've just met a lot of girls that their boobs look amazing, and they've all said Michael B. Stevens. Okay, so he has always been like number one on my radar. Oh, I'm lying actually. So no, I'm not lying about him, but I'm lying. After I had Addie, I did go get a consultation in Fresno, and it was with oh my gosh, what was it? And the reason why I did not go is because I knew that they weren't the best. And I've known somebody, I had a friend who went there and it just did not turn well for them. And I did not want that to happen to me. And I feel like with Michael B. Stevens, I knew like 10 girls. And out of those 10 girls, none of them had like anything negative to say about him. And I just felt like I knew one person and she had all the negative things to say about the other place. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take my chances and just go with Michael B. Stevens. He's also here in Visalia, so it just made a lot more sense. That is how I decided on Michael B. Stevens. I decided on him, and then that was just that. Like it was just Michael B. Stevens and that was it. And he was also in Visalia. It just made more sense. Right after the surgery, I would just come straight home. But guys, the reason why I'm telling you all this is because when I went to my consultation at 3 months, postpartum, this is what I'm going to tell you guys before I get into the questions and everything. If you are insecure just about the size of your breast, because that's all I wanted was just the size of my breast to be just bigger. I don't care for them to be like a double D. I don't want big boobs. I just want boobs to just like fill my bra. I want boobs to like fill a top, right? So basically when I went in, the lady had said, if you want your boobs to just be bigger and you want them to look like you don't care about the nipple, you don't care that one nipple's pointing left, one nipple's pointing right, like this breast augmentation is for you because it's just literally just an implant into your boob and that's it. And I'm like, that's literally all I want. That's literally all I want. I don't care about my nipple. I don't like, my nipples are fine. Like, I don't care that I have a little sag to them. He didn't even like recommend me to do a lift or anything like that, but I don't know if somebody asked that question, but I'm just gonna tell you guys, literally all I went in for was just freaking, what is it? An implant. That's all I went in for, is an implant. I did not go in for a lift, none of that, because I did not need it because my boobs were so small. So that is the backstory to it all, guys. I'm going to get into the questions now, but just letting you guys know that all I cared for was just to have slightly bigger breasts. I do not care to have ginormous, big old sexy titties. I did not see like nobody's titties and I'm like, I want hers specifically. Like the whole Kylie Jenner thing, I made a TikTok and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get the Kylie Jenner boobs. Like, no, I've always known the size before Kylie Jenner released her boobs, because yet again, we still don't know if that's Kylie Jenner size. So like, anyways, I'm not even getting into that, but I just like got so annoyed because people were like, oh my God, like people need to stop like putting her on a pedestal. And I'm like, we don't do that, guys. It's just like, it was just a trend to like Kylie Jenner just released her boobs and I'm getting my boobs done. Anyways, basically, point blank period, I just decided on the size just because I just felt like I wanted a size to just fit me and my body. I did not have anybody in mind and I wasn't like, oh, I like this specific person's boobs. Okay, so just keep that in mind when I talk about my boobs, because I still don't know how they're gonna look or the full size that they're gonna look. I'm excited to see. But yeah, so I did not have huge breasts to begin with at all. I probably had like a negative A. But anyways, let's get into the questions now. Who was your doctor and how much? So my doctor was Michael B. Stevens in Visalia. I believe he's like the only doctor in his like practice. Like he owns the building. He's like employs all his employers. Like he's kind of like the main guy. Like he's the, what is it called? Like he's the main show. What is it? I don't know. There's like the saying, but he's basically a one-man show. He's the one in the building who does it. Yeah, he's like basically the man that owns the building, that does the procedure. He hires his people, but he has like an amazing group of people. Like it's not like I go to this place and there's like 4 doctors to choose from. No, it's like him. I'm going specifically for him. And yeah, so it was Michael B. Stevens in Visalia, California, and I paid $4,900. This is not including the $200 insurance that I am going to be paying, but I have 45 days to pay them from the initial procedure date. So the $200 for the insurance is optional. I'm choosing to pay it because if anything were to happen in about, I think I have like 10 years. I think I have about like 10 years with that insurance. So if one pops, leaks, anything happens to it, I will get it fully covered. And I believe they give you like $2,500 credit to give toward your like surgeon, whoever is going to be fixing that. So I think it's totally worth it. It's a $200. It's a one-time payment thing. You don't pay anything else after, and I think it's amazing. So yes, I will. So basically, I'm going to be paying $5,100, including insurance on it, which I don't think is bad at all, because keep in mind, because ignore Ayla, guys, okay? But keep in mind that I was quoted originally almost $8,000 without insurance, and I didn't need a lift. I needed absolutely zero. I just was gonna get an implant. So the answer to that question is Michael B. Stevens in Visalia, and I paid $5,100, including insurance, and it includes everything, okay? Like the post-op appointments, the pre-op appointment, it included, okay, because you pay $100 for the first consultation. That's also towards your actual initial payment. Like so I bet you, so you pay $100 when you first make your consultation. They use that $100 to roll it over to talk to like the actual doctor. So then you talk to your doctor, and then Michael B. Stevens, and then after talking to Michael B. Stevens, they're like, okay, it's gonna be $400 to secure your date. You pay $400 to secure your date, so now you have $500. And then right before, like the week before your appointment to get them done, the week before your surgery appointment, sorry guys, you pay the remainder, which is $4,400, which brings the total to $4,900, and then you pay $200 insurance if you would like it. So yeah, total is $5,100 with insurance, and I get to see the doctor as many times as I want. They don't charge me for like emergency visits, emergency calls. They charge me for absolutely anything. It's nothing. It's literally just a one-time payment. So question number 3, what was my family's thoughts? I'm not gonna lie, I don't think anybody really cared. I think they were just more worried, like, oh my gosh, I hope she's gonna be okay. And then just like the after, I feel like everyone's just been like, oh my gosh, because I have Ayla, which is, she's like 5 months, and then Addie's 5. So like Addie can basically like eat on her own, do everything on her own. She just needs mom to like help her do like minimal stuff. But like Ayla needs me, okay? But I also don't think my mom worries too much about that, because like she knows I have a great husband that's like willing to like, not willing, but he's just like amazing. So I don't think that like my mom was worried about me like that. I just think she's just a mom and has like her, you know, worries as a mom. But I don't think nobody was kind of like upset or like, what the heck are you doing? I think it's just like modern day, like it's common now. I think I am the first one in my family to get their boobs done, which is so funny. But yeah, I don't think it's like a negative thing. Like my cousins and everybody's like excited, like, oh, let me see, let me see. My sisters are excited. Like I think because everybody knows that it's been a big insecurity for me. Like it's just something that I've just always hated about myself. It's been so hard to like get ready and just like, I don't know, like even growing up, like I would not change in front of anybody, and everybody would think that was so funny. Like everybody would be changing and I'd just be like, I will be back. I will go to the restroom and be back when I'm done changing. Like it's just always been like an insecurity. So I think everyone's just kind of excited for me. And yeah, but I don't think any negative thoughts. Like my grandma for sure has, I don't know. Actually, I have not told my grandma yet. So we'll see once I'm healed up what she thinks. Did they let you choose the incision site, or did they automatically recommend one? So in my case, I didn't even ask to have the incision site anywhere else, because I really did want it through my armpit. And the reason why is just because, one, it just looks prettier because you don't even see it like at all. It just blends right in with your folds. But I do know this girl who did say that, I guess like she had asked him and he had said that he only goes through the armpit. So I do think that every doctor has kind of their preferred way of just putting their implant in you. And I just feel like Michael B. Stevens was just like, it just worked for me. I don't have to use my arms. If you are a mom though, I think that it does take longer for us, especially because mine's behind the muscle. So I think that does, it requires you, it requires a lot longer healing. So I don't think that it's like a lot of people don't really like that way, just because it just takes longer to heal. Yeah, I think that's the only downside to it. It's just that it does take longer to heal. But personally for me, it worked out and I love it, because like you guys can't even tell. Like if I were just to like, I mean, I would never be naked, but like, you know, just like stand there, like there's like no incision site at all on your breast, like at all. You can't see anything. And it's like on your armpit, it's like in your fold. It's weird. It's so crazy how it works, but you can't see anything, and it's not a huge scar at all. It's probably like the size of like this. That's how big my incision is. It's not huge. Weird. I don't know how they even stuck it in there. I watched a video and I want to say it's like they put it in there and then they fill it in with like an inject. I don't know. It's just crazy. But yeah, I do think that they all have their preferred way, and for me, I didn't want to change it anyways. I really wanted to go through the armpit, and that's what I had to. How do you sleep? Personally, I sleep on a rocking chair, and even till this day, last night I tried sleeping on the bed with Ayla, Addie, and Nathaniel. It did not work. We did try moving the girls to another room, but I just think right now that like I can't like get up and go over there and help Nathaniel out. I just think it's easier to have them all in one room with us and just all be under. It's just easier to be in one room right now. So I couldn't. I woke up probably like 2 hours into my sleep, like in pain. I was like, I gotta go to my rocking chair. And in pain only because we were squished. I feel like the rocking chair, I just have more space. But I think a rocking chair is like the best way to sleep after a breast augmentation, because you could like lean it all the way back and it feels like just an elevated bed. And even on the bed though, I didn't feel too bad. I had like a lot of pillows on top of me and I felt fine, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the rocking chair just felt more comfortable. So right now I'm sleeping on a rocking chair and I love it. Are you in any pain after surgery? Right after surgery, I feel like you're kind of like on like a lot of meds and just like you're kind of out of it. I was not awake at all. So as soon as I came out of surgery, I was just knocked out. I'm not really like a girly that takes Tylenol for headaches. I don't take any type of medication at all. So I think it had like a stronger effect on me because I did not wake up until maybe like 2-3 hours after my surgery. I think it was like 3 o'clock and I was waking up out of my rocking chair. Like Nathaniel really had to like carry me and do a lot. You guys can watch my video. I was just like so out of it. I was exhausted. And then right after, there was not like a lot of pain. I would rate the pain maybe like a 4. And I think it was just more like pressure. There was like a lot of pressure. And I think till right now, the pressure is like what the pain, this guy. But the pressure is the pain. There is not like a lot of pain at all. I just feel like it's the pressure here and there. But I would rate it, I think the worst day is maybe the second day, and that's like maybe a 5.5, 6. But if you take your medication as they prescribe it to you, you're kind of just like sleepy the entire day, so you don't really feel it. But honestly, it's not a lot of pain. I think like breast augmentation, you know what's worse than a breast augmentation? Your wisdom teeth. Your wisdom teeth is so much worse. If you've had your wisdom teeth removal, girl, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay because that pain is insane. If you've had a baby with no epidural, you're good. You're good. If you even had a baby with epidural, like, and experience those contractions in the beginning, you're good. You're good. Because, and breast augmentation's not like that. It's weirdly not scary. Weirdly. But I know there's a lot of complications that can happen, so I'm just talking about my experience. Okay, keep that in mind. So how did you decide on sizing? For me, I think I was just more scared of going too big, and the reason why is because I just do not want to look the same. So I don't want to have like huge boobs and then like a butt. Like I would rather have smaller boobs and a bigger butt than my boobs. That's just like the way that I like to have my body, and that's just the way that I'm used to having my body. I'm used to not having much on top at all. Like I had nothing. So I think I was just terrified to go too big. But when I did decide on my size, which is 450cc, I think primarily what made me choose it, I was okay. The thing is, like, guys, I was so like indecisive till the day of surgery. Like I was like literally probably like 20 minutes away of having them implanted into me, and I was like laying there and I was like, I'm nervous. And she's like, why? What happened? I was like, I don't think I know what size I want. And she's like, you guys have here 450cc, is that what you want to keep doing? And I was like, I don't know. Like I want a 450cc, but I'm scared. And she's like, so what size do you want? Like if it's not a 450, what do you want? Like what's your safe size? And I had said a 400cc, and she's like, a 50cc is not going to change that. Like just that difference is not going to change that. But she did say that she had a 600, and I could not even tell that she had a 600cc, and she looked amazing. So I think just seeing that she had a 600cc, I just thought she looked beautiful. So I was like, you know what? Like I'm fine. I'm going to do the 450 and I'm going to love it. And honestly, now looking at my breasts, I feel like a 450 is the perfect size. If I would have went a 420, 450, I don't think, if I would have went 500, I don't know. Just like a little bit bigger than this, I don't think I would have been like too happy, because then they would look kind of crazy. And that's just like with my body size. Okay. So yeah, that's how I decided on the 450cc. They give you so many opportunities to like look at like the actual gel like implant thing, and I feel like that doesn't really help you. I just see like, I feel like seeing the models beforehand, like the girls before and after, was easier like for me to decide, because I got to see what they had before. Because if I'm coming in with a negative A and I get 450cc into me, I could probably walk out with like a C or a D. But if somebody else comes in and they have already a C and they get a 450cc on top of their natural C boobs, they're going to walk out with like a F. You know, it's just different for everybody. And I feel like that's how I decided. My boobs, they were like the same size. They had the same amount of fat in them. So they didn't like add more cc to one than the other. So it was just even on both ends. 450cc, 450cc. And that's how I decided. Circling back to another question, somebody asked if I have a high or low pain tolerance. And honestly, I'd like to say I have a high pain tolerance, but I'm going to ask my husband. Do I have a high pain tolerance?
I think you do.
Yeah. Okay. He thinks I do too. I just think I do. I don't think that I let pain get to me. I have like a weird mentality to it. I'm like, oh, if it hurts me, it's not killing me. Does that mean, I don't know why. Like, I'm like, okay, like, yeah, like I can feel the pressure, but the pressure's fine because I'm not like dying. Like, I'm not bleeding. If I think I would be more freaked out if like I was like bleeding out of my incision. I'm more freaked out not about the pain. I'm scared about the incision. I could see the string hanging out. Take it like that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of seeing that. I'm scared of seeing. Like, don't let me see. But I don't mind feeling like the pain. So I think I have a high pain tolerance. So when I say a 4, maybe for some people it'll be like a 6. Not a 7. I don't think the pain's that bad. I don't think the pain is like, I don't think it's like yelling pain. I don't think so. Would you recommend the place you went to? I feel like honestly I'd recommend it to everyone and anyone because the staff was just so amazing. I had a concern. They were able to get me in that Monday, like no questions asked. And I just feel like they treat everyone so nice. Like they're all happy to be there. And I'm not lying. Every time I go there, I know damn well they treat their employees good because because this last time that I went for my post-op, they were all having like kava or not kava, I don't know what it was, but they're all having lunch and like he ordered it for his whole staff. The other time that I went there, I think that I seen that they were having like a Botox party or something like that. I was like, what the heck? No, he's like, honestly, I think the staff is amazing. I can't lie. Like I go in there and like I'm laughing with the lady. Like she's just so sweet. She's making it so much fun. I'm like, she's like applying pressure and I'm laughing. Like it hurts, but I'm laughing because she's like so sweet through it all. Like very sweet. So honestly, staff was amazing. Amazing. And I just feel like the doctor like kind of cares about his patients, but because before I went into surgery, he came in and like he seen that I was a little bit nervous and he's like, you had a baby, like you're fine, like you got this. And I was like, you're right, you're fucking right. I had 2 babies, 1 no epidural, I'm fine. So yeah, I just think the staff was amazing, guys. Very, very amazing. What do you think as a husband that like came like and you seen the staff? Do you think they were nice?
Yeah, I thought they were nice. I thought they were nice. The girl Kendall, the one that was kind of like talking us over the numbers and picking the size. She was funny as fuck.
Yeah, she was.
No, like she was like she calls her like sweetie and baby. Like she's just like an older woman, but she's like very like funny and caring. Like she made you feel comfortable there.
Very.
And she talked to me a lot, so I felt included. Like if I was getting that shit done too. Nah, but no, but yeah, no, they're very nice.
How about when they handed you off to me?
Oh no, they're very nice. No, yeah, when I went to go pick you up, like she called me out there to go get you. She talked to me about how you're gonna feel, like what I need to do for you, and they were caring. She came out and wheeled you on the wheelchair and helped you get inside the car.
Like she didn't feel like she was in a hurry. Like,
No. Like they're very like patient and they're super nice. So I'll give it an A of their care for the patients.
I'll give it an A+ because the lady, I told her she was so sweet. I told her I get motion sickness like from like cars and stuff. So she gave me like a little patch to put on my like my neck right here, my like right here, to help me with motion sickness. And she's like, I don't know, like she made me feel so cared and thought of. Like she was so sweet, like so sweet. When I had my wisdom teeth removed, guys, those people were rude as fuck. Didn't even tell me I was gonna go to sleep. Like they were like, good night, girl. Like no, they were like, okay, we're gonna put this in you, blah blah blah, we'll be right back in. I was probably awake for like an hour and a half, and then she comes in and then she like does something, and like I asked her a question and that was it. I just fell asleep. I was like, wait, I didn't even know you guys were gonna like take my teeth out already. Like nobody was like in there to be like, hey, how are you feeling, do you need some water? Like nothing. Versus at Dr. Michael B. Stevens' office, like everybody was so sweet. The lady was in there and she's like, oh, she even helped me promotion sickness on my phone. That lady was sweet. That sweet. I loved his office. I would recommend it to everybody. When are you gonna be able to pick up your daughter again? By that, I'm sure they mean that like carrying her and like doing my regular schmegular with her. And honestly, I feel like in a week max, because I can already. Like Ayla's probably like 15 pounds, and or she's 17 pounds. My baby's big. But like I can already carry her. I just don't like want to carry her too close to me. But if I need to pick her up and do something, I can do that. I don't feel like it's like putting too much strain on my body at all. And I think maybe in like in a week and a half would be like max. But for sure in a week, I'd be able to carry Ayla again. Maybe like back to regular, like nothing, a week and a half. But in a week, I feel like I'll be like 70% there. Basically, going off that question, somebody said, when will I be able to work out again? Maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And like, I won't be back to my regular, weights and things like that. I'll be back to like using my legs again, probably I won't be able to do weights maybe until like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. I'll be like scared. But I definitely feel like I'll be able to like be riding and cycling soon. I don't think I'd be able to do like the things that they do yet, but I think I'll be able to just pedal. I'm pedaling with you guys. But yeah, it's gonna take me some time. Would you go through this experience again? I don't think I'd go through this experience again. Like if I need my boobs bigger, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. But would I go through it again? No. I don't want to do it again just because like I don't like the downtime. I love to be active. I love to do things. I just hate not feeling like myself. And I don't think I'd do it because of that again. But if I didn't do it and I knew this was going to happen, and like let's just say like I already knew this was the feeling what was going to happen, but I don't have my boobs done, I would do it. Like if I was watching this video and I don't have my boobs done and this was like before, I would do it because I like it's worth it. I feel like if you're not confident, I feel like it takes a really big toll on your mental health. And that's just my opinion. I feel like when I wasn't confident, I wasn't going to the gym and I didn't feel happy in my own body, in my own skin. Like I feel like mentally it destroyed me. But once I felt like pretty again, once I felt like, oh, I can actually look at myself in the mirror and not be like sad about it, you know, like I see progress, I'm happy about it. Like I feel like that changed the way that I viewed like everything. I personally feel like it helped me with my postpartum depression too. So I definitely would do it again if I didn't have them done. But now that I have them done, I'm not doing it again. I don't care if I want to go bigger, like that's selfish. I didn't have anything. I'm fine with anything. But yeah, so I would do it again, but not. Does that make sense? But basically, if I need to get them done again, obviously I am going to do it again in like 10 years. Once I have to remove them and replace them, I will do it again. Or there's maybe going to become a point where, no, I'm always going to have them done. Come on, a negative A at 30, a 40, no. What has been the hardest thing so far from recovery? I would say just the showering part. I feel like I smell. Well, I do smell because like I went through the armpit, so I'm unable to like scrub my armpits to get like, you know, like the sweat off. And I'm also not allowed to shave. So I just think it's such a like a feeling. It's so annoying, but that's the hardest part is like not being able to shower again. And then of course not being able to pick up my babies. Like that's a given. Like there's so many times where like, oh, I just want to grab Ayla and just squeeze her and kiss her, carry Addie and like play with her again. But it's just like, I have to be gentle on myself. And it's only like, you know, like it's like a month. Like what is a month? You know, it's going to be super quick, super easy. And then for the rest of my life, I won't have to worry about it. No, I probably have to worry about it in 10 years. But yeah, like that's the hardest part, honestly. How long do they take to drop? I think they take about like a year to drop, to fully drop and see the results. But I think like as days go on, like they just keep dropping every day, little by little, especially like the beginning. I think that I'm going to see a really big difference in about like 3 months. In 3 months, I will see like I'll get an idea of how they'll look, but I think in like 9 to 12 months they'll fluff out and like look a lot more natural. So I'm excited for next year. So I'll see you guys next year in summer in bikinis, not this year, because girl, I'll look like scary. Last question is, what would you recommend me to buy if I am also getting a breast augmentation surgery? Personally, I feel like there is like 5 main things you need, and about 3 of them you get from your actual doctor themselves. Or maybe there's more, but I'm gonna just link everything that I got and what would have made it easier. There's like a couple things that I already had at home, so maybe that's why I'm saying there's like 2, because I already had everything. But I am gonna be linking everything on my Amazon storefront to make it a lot easier for you all. But personally, for me, I definitely think I did overbuy. I did overbuy. Here's everything that I bought. As you guys can tell, it's a lot of stuff. I bought a lot. I was just scared one night. I was watching a lot of videos and I feel like a lot of girls made it seem super scary. Like, oh, I needed this muscle relaxer. I need a heating pad. I need a cooling pad. Like the lady literally straight up said, if it's not on this list, do not buy it. Do not put it on your breast. Do not do anything. And I was like, okay, period. So basically I bought a lot. Okay. I watched one girl's video and she made me buy like over $200 on her Amazon storefront. And I ended up returning like probably like 50%, 60, maybe 70% of it all. and I saved myself $120. Everything else I kind of just saved so because I could use it later. But I'm gonna do that on my Amazon storefront, and it's literally gonna probably be a couple of items, but it's exactly what I used. And most of it you can have around your house and not get rid of it right after because it's not specifically for a breast augmentation surgery. Or you might have it around your home, or you might need one thing or two things. But I'm gonna make an Amazon I'm going to make a little breast augmentation must-have on my Amazon storefront. And if you guys are interested in looking there, you can definitely look and see what you guys might need, what you guys already have. But yeah, well, obviously you guys are all here to see the boobies. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's not happening. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to show you guys. But this is my before. Do not make fun of me. Do not laugh at me because do not. I had 2 kids, okay, and I already had nothing. So as you guys can tell, like my boobs just had no volume. They were like super flat, and one side was lower than the other side, and that just happens after kids, and I had 2. Now this is my after. As you guys can tell, they're very much still high up there. One of them is higher than the other, and that's only because I genuinely feel like my right side is just easier to move. I don't know if it's because the stitch fell out sooner, but like my left side, I'm still terrified to use, and there's a little bit more pain. I don't know if it's just the way that my boob is or the way, I don't know, but like just this left side does feel a lot tighter, and it's because it is higher. So yeah, that's why the left side looks higher than the right. It's not going to stay like that forever. They're definitely not concerned about it because at this point, it's gonna, I'm only 1 week post-op. And honestly, I just feel like they're going to look so pretty. They're going to look so pretty once they're all healed up. I'm going to keep giving you guys updates on here, so don't forget to subscribe. But basically, yeah, those are my boobies right now, and they're cute. They're really cute. I'm just going to have to keep doing the massages that they tell me to do. And then at this point, I don't need to wear the band anymore. I'm just wearing the surgical bras. So yeah. But I also did record before and after pictures to show you guys, and it's like me wearing an outfit so you guys can see like girl, some people were like, I don't see a difference. I'm like, girl, I never showed you my boobs. What the fuck? And then they were like, I've seen your boobs before. Like, no, dude, I seen that. I was like, you have not seen my boobs, Sarah. Who the fuck are you? You have not seen my boobs unless you're fucking peeping Tom and shit. You have not seen my fucking boobs. I just blocked that hoe because I was like, are you dumb or dumb? You have not seen my boobs. And then someone under her was like, I've seen your boobs before too. Like, no, you guys have not seen my boobs. But anyways, people are so fucking funny. But yeah, guys, that is the before and after. I know my after doesn't look like that promising, but I promise you guys it's gonna look really good. You just have to be super patient. I'm excited, guys, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys do plan on getting your guys' boobies done, please let me know if you guys have any more questions. You can also DM me and I'll just answer you guys directly on there if I see a couple questions come up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Also, don't forget, I do have everything linked on my Amazon storefront. If you guys are just don't know where to go, I promise you, you don't need that much stuff, okay? Do not overbuy. Go look at my Amazon storefront before you buy stuff. Bye, guys.